Karibuni to the second part of Commerce Chronicles. Here we are with Tina anatuelezea about her crochet fashion business. And for sure, it's an amazing business. And also you, utalearn a lot as I am learning. And don't forget that this show is proudly sponsored by Dunamis Law Group of Companies. They deal with property management. Kama you are a landlord somewhere hapo nyumbani na unashangaa ni aje utamanage your properties, don't worry because Dunamis got you. Whatever that you have, whether ni a flat, whether ni apartments, whether ni bed sitters, singles, whatever that you have, they will sort you out on management. And also pia kama unatafuta nyumba ya kumove in, Dunamis also got you. Pia kama unataka kuweka biashara unashangaa ni wapi utaeka, ama you want your business location to be managed, don't worry, Dunamis got you. Their numbers are right here on the screen. Just contact them na utasaidika. Tina, tueleze tumefika pale kwa pesa sana. Tueleze like this business, how profitable is it?
Okay, profitability. I think it's very profitable depending on your target market, depending on actually the customers you have. At the end of it, at the end of every business, we say that customer turnover is what's important. So low customers, less profit. Yeah.
Umesema target audience.
Target audience.
For you, what is your target audience with the crochet fashion industry?
My target audience is everyone because I make things for young ladies, men, babies, grandmas. So maybe my target audience ni mtu yote anayetembea. That's my target.
Anyone. Hapo kwa men wanakujenga nini mostly like for the men?
Sweaters. Men love sweaters, scarves and muffins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, is there any like particular season where kuna biashara ina boom, saa zingine inaenda slow?
Yeah. Booming ya biashara ukuanga mainly hapo kwa the cold season. Cold, hakuna mcha. These things are very warm. So during the cold season we have like hata mimi mwenyewe nasikianga ni kama my hands have done enough. But during the hot season biashara ukuanga chini kidogo because mtu atasema uzi itanipea joto, hiyo sweater ni mzito. But as well there's also customers who love the scarves. It does not matter whether it's hot or whether it's cold.
Yeah. Now for like this one for example, you can wear it hata kwa season yenye iko na joto.
Hii sasa tunasema anywhere ya beach ama swimming, so tuseme maybe hata kukiwa na baridi, there are some people who still opt to go to the beach, some people still opt to go for swimming, so the wear is conducive for them in any season. Yeah.
Now, do you have any other like business you do? Like nimeona pia kuna somewhere I've seen some duvets. Do you like zieka kwa biashara pia?
Yeah, so here tunauza uzi na tunauza duvet na tunauza the crochet and knitting products. Yeah. So hizo zote sisi tuseme tunakava baridi in short. Duvets, we have the velvet duvets, we have the cotton duvets. Yeah.
Now this time, like for example right now, it's a bit sunny. Most of the days.
Yeah.
Does it mean that profit kidogo inapungua?
Yeah, it's not the same. I can agree. It's not the same profit you make during a wet season. Yeah.
Now the profits, are they able to kushikilia bills?
We try. As any other business out there, you try and make it work. Yeah.
For someone with a family, is it something you will advise them to do?
Yeah, I can. But I always say sometimes business, I think having also another thing to actually add on to your business helps. Yeah.
Oh, it's something extra.
Yeah. If you actually depend on it na hiyo low season, na ndo unapata biashara inakwambia I was unable to make rent and stuff.
Now every business has challenges. What are the challenges that come with the crochet business?
Kitu ya kwanza ni customer, like pesa, that siwezi fika hiyo bei, you're so expensive, I know somewhere I can get it at a cheaper price and blah blah blah. It's so hard to, because you have to actually convince someone hiki tunakupea ni quality. I had someone who wanted a blanket. You can't tell me you want me to crochet a blanket. It's going to consume time and the energy. You can imagine a 6x6 blanket. You want it for 3,000. Even the normal blanket that's not crochet is not even 6,000. It's not even that 3,000. So akaniambia that's so expensive. Na kaenda kanunua ya machine. Now, there's a difference between product ya machine na product ya mkono. Product ya machine is light because machine haiwezi accept the thikuzi, the heavyweight yan haiwezi. So inatokanga light. Na unaambia mtu, let me give you something quality. Hapo sasa challenge kwanga hiyo customer kufika bei. That's my major challenge.
And how do you deal with it?
Sometimes, okay, there's sometimes, mtu akibagain ni sawa, actually una setting price in such a way yenye mtu akibagain na ushuke chini hauumiwe mwenyewe, na mtu akitaka something for like even half the price you had set earlier, it's okay to let the customer go, better is coming. What's meant for you will actually locate you. It cannot be through, tuseme si a must ni yeye. Kama haizi fika bei, you don't have to suffer to make someone happy. At the end of the day, you mean business. Na uwezi peana ya bure.
Yeah, true. By the way, uwezi peana ya bure.
Uwezi peana ya bure.
So are there any, like, your customers when you have to like, mwambie, hapana, I can't do that?
Yeah, I actually do, because kuna ile bei yenye inafika and you're like, I can't lack sleep and do all this for you, na hufiki bei. So I'll just tell you, okay, kama kuna someone who'll tell you, I know someone cheaper, you're like, okay, ni sawa, huwezi shinda ukibembeleza. You at the end of the day, standards. Unajua standards zako, and you yourself unajua you're making something quality. Yeah, don't throw it away.
Na nimesikia you do it with your hands.
Yeah.
Na kuna mtu mwingine anafanya the knitting with the machine. So how is it? Is it a challenge to do with your hands?
Kwa mkono, no, it's not a challenge, but sasa inakujanga at some point where you've worked several days, nini umechoka, mgongo, cause the sitting posture, you can imagine kukaa the whole time. Juwezi niambia umeshona ukilala. No, you have to sit. So kuna time unasikia mgongo imechoka. I actually need a break.
And are there times that you have a lot of pressure, like there's a customer who has come na nataka kitu mbio?
Exactly. Kuna ule atakuja kwambie naweza ipata jioni. Unajua sasa watu kama hao, and I have to like, unataka kitu kubwa kama hii but you want it by jioni. Aje sasa. Hata machine sidhani kama mtu wa machine anaweza kwambia ukuje jioni. So you have to, the customer always has to understand. If they don't understand, then well and good, you just accept.
And hii biashara unapata to do coming in, going out. So how do you deal with that income flow? Do you have maybe like a saving plan? Do you have somewhere where you take your money?
All the money is paid to the account. Yeah, so upon everything happens, the saving and everything. You monitor actually when your business naenda. The cash payment at the end of the day, you have to send it to the account. Yeah, to keep track ujue venye kunaenda. Is it a good day, a bad day?
And how do you reduce overspending, especially maybe home? Like you want to buy something, but unaona hii uta overspend sana. How do you deal with that?
Overspending, you just have to be disciplined. I could know how to deal with overspending. That's one way of dealing with it, is being disciplined. Without discipline, actually, hakuna kitu inaweza work. Yeah.
And the saving plan, what saving plan do you have?
So kama Daimas, they have their saving plan. So maybe you set up the account according to how you want the saving plan to be.
And how would you advise someone who has a business but wanashanga, how do I save? How do I become disciplined? What advice would you give them?
Nobody can teach you how to discipline. It actually takes you a long day to actually realize you need to be disciplined. There's no one who will teach you how to actually manage your funds better than you can do yourself. Yeah.
And has there been someone mwenye amekupatia kazi and then they don't come for the thing? Maybe you have already done it, but maybe like a dead stock. Has there been a chance ama time ishai happen hivyo?
I've actually never experienced a dead stock from, like, for me, to start doing what you want, like unataka sweater, you have to pay half the price. So hata ukienda ni pesa yako nimebaki nayo, it's just the remaining top of it yenye ilikuwa inaenda kukata for my labor ndio uko nayo. But the materials, they are catered for. So siwezi sema ati niliumia. If you don't take it, someone else will.
Yes.
And there's no refunds because you actually niseme umeka, like nime-follow up, I've asked you questions, niko zile za kunaenda aje nini. I try as much as I can to communicate with people, like unajaribu kumbembeleza, at the end of the day unakabembeleza nini. Yeah.
And how do you get your customers, your clients, and how do you retain those that already ushapata?
Okay, so customers niseme online based, unasema TikTok, there's Facebook, there's Instagram page, and also WhatsApp status for people who have your number. But retaining them is actually giving them a good product. Mtu ukimpea kitu mzuri, achukata 1 year with it, they'll definitely come back. Yeah.
Wow,
That's how you
definitely
retain.
come back.
And there's also those walk-in customers. Yeah.
And how do you deal with competition, who maybe someone else is doing the same business?
Okay, for our industry, competition inakujanga kwa the price margin. Because mtu atakwambia, I know someone cheaper, and then like, uko expensive sana. Now that's the competition. But actually it takes one to know what they want, to know the quality they want. Yeah, nawe pia unacheza na the market prices. That's how you actually deal with the competition.
And how do you go with trends? Do at least usibaki nyuma, ni strategy gani uko nayo?
The first thing I'll advise a crochet artist may have Pinterest in your phone. There you get all the inspirations from there, all the designs you want, you get from there, all the trends you get from there, and then keep track of the internet. Unaona TikTok unaangalia kama sasa tunajua ni song gani na trend TikTok, wewe unashinda tu huko, and also follow your fellow crochet artists. Unaona what their customers make nini. Yeah. Shinda to internet, you'll know what is trending. Yeah.
Has there been maybe a project ushaifanya yenye kakufurahisha, you're like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy about this? Has there ever been one?
Of course. Kama hii cardigan, I've made several pieces of this one. Kwanza the cold season, I think I made over 5 of them because like it was just a bestseller. It was so good, so perfect. And also I've done some dresses ziko kwa my TikTok page and Instagram, some dresses from so for friends, like hizo ni sellers. I can agree. Hizo nazo kwanza the dresses, I was so happy with the outcome. Kuna zingine hata I didn't believe because mtu anakupea samples of things. Mtu anakuambia nataka shingo ikae ile dress, nataka huku chini ikae ile dress. So you have like 5 dresses and you have to merge them to make one dress. I was proud of that piece.
You're so proud. Ukaona hapo you have done your best.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And what makes you happy about this business? Like asubuhi ukiamka, what really makes you happy?
It's doing what you love at the end of the day. You do what you love, that's what makes you happy. Unaamka tu, nikikaanga hata a week without crocheting, nasikianga funny. I feel funny because I feel like there's something lacking. So that makes me happy. Nafurahia tu kukaa na uzi. Hata sometimes na travel na uzi. I know maybe I won't have time to actually anza kushona, but I just travel with it. Ndio hata nimeboeka, some celebrations inago, and then you're like, let me just start off kidogo.
Wow, that's amazing. And nimesikia umetaja mahali about unaweza funza mtu. So how do you do it? Is it for free or do you charge something?
No, it's not for free. I charge per day. Na charge mtu according to the skill penye uko. What you want. Do you want me to teach you how to make a specific pattern? Yeah. Huwa ina depend with a lot of factors. Yeah. So you can't actually price moja for everyone.
And what's your advice to someone who wants to start the crochet business? Unaweza mpatia advice gani?
Start if you have the motivation, uanza. But mimi, I think last year I got a chance to travel outside the country, all for crochet by the way. We traveled to Burundi, ilikuwa EMSA trade fair. It's for East Africa countries. So last year it was in Burundi. So hapo nimefika, people are like, hey, crochet nini. So mimi naambia mtu umeenda Burundi kufanya nini? Mtu uko Kenya, umeenda huko kufanya nini? I'm like, hey, nimeenda kushowcase, so ako ka inspiration too. You just look for any inspiration you want. Just motivate yourself. Start as as early as you want.
So a hobby ama a talent can turn into something
We anza
financial.
we ukisikia unaweza tengeneza hata kamata ama nini, you start. Don't wait for someone to start motivating you. Hata tulikuwa na those motivational speakers, tulikuwa na wao high school. At the end of the day, after umeandika timetable, the next week uko back to default. So ni wewe ujiamulie alafu uanze. Nobody needs to motivate you. It's you who has to motivate yourself to actually start learning something. Yeah.
Wow, thank you very much. And nimesikia TikTok, Instagram. Do you have somewhere, maybe your social media handles?
Yeah.
Ama maybe you can tell our viewers your location where they can meet you, or they can come in case they want to place orders, ama to see your products.
Okay, for TikTok, all my social media platforms ni Tina OJ, Tina OJ, and then or you can actually search OJ Chrotchet. Yeah, that's for all my social media platforms. And then physical shop, tuseme Mama Ngina Street. Yeah, we are located in Mama Ngina Street. Shop inaitwa Tanhai.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We appreciate kutupatia your time. I have learned a lot personally, and I'm sure our viewers have learned a lot. So thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. And also thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So guys, we have come to the end of our Commerce Chronicles episode for today. We were here with Tina from Chrotchet Fashion Industry, and mmesikia vitu zenye ametuambia, ametuelezea vile biashara yake ilianza, vile iliendelea, everything that has been in her journey. And I'm sure that you have learned something, because I personally, I have learned something. So guys, remember that this show is proudly sponsored by Dunamis Raw Group of Companies. They deal with property management. If you're a landlord, you have some properties, but managing them is becoming a headache, don't worry, Dunamis got you. Their numbers are right here, just reach them out, utasaidika. And also, if you want to move in somewhere, unashangaa ni wapi uta move in, don't worry, they got you. If you have a business and you want someone to manage for you, ama managing is becoming a headache, they will sort you out. Just reach them out, na utasaidika. So see you on our next episode. I have been your host, Sherin Joroge.